sunscreen, huge sunglasses, and dangerous fireworks because it's July in the Treasure Valley. Let's get to the highs and lows of the housing market with our local reporter, Casual Tazz, on location at a normal gas station. I'm here live as frustrated residents of the Treasure Valley are attempting to fill up their vehicles. It's a chaotic scene, and to make matters worse, the extra mile is now... Is she okay? What is that? Oh, yes. I can confirm they are out of bad dice. What about the housing market? Is the housing market okay? So, much like the scene behind me, the Treasure Valley real estate market has abruptly gotten quieter. School's out for summer, and so is the housing market for vacation homes. According to Redfin, demand for vacation homes has fallen below the pre-pandemic baseline for the first time in 2 years, with mortgage rate locks for second homes down 4% from before the pandemic in May. Rising mortgage rates, loan fees, and concerns about a recession have discouraged second home buyers. So is the vacation over for the market? For answers to that question and more, let me change blazers and talk about the housing market climate. As you can see, there is an increase and a rise of active homes here on the market. But one thing you'll notice is that our solds are starting to cool down. So to put this into perspective, a lot of this uptick actually has to do with the rising interest rate that we're seeing the feds do, which is causing more home buyers to actually be priced out of the market. So along with this increase in supply, what you can expect is that you will see a lot more back on markets, price changes especially, because as our demand has started to decrease, we are going to start to see some price changes go down along the market. A couple of tips and recommendations on how you can capitalize in selling in this market is: 1, use an experienced agent that has a great marketing strategy. 2, be a little bit more conservative with your pricing. I know in previous years it's been a 15 to 30% appreciation. However, as the market starts to cool down, being as aggressive in your pricing strategy like in the past is no longer a thing. So recommendations to sellers is be a little bit more conservative in your pricing strategy. That gives you more options when coming to market. And lastly, it's all in the details. So details in photos, details in marketing, details in systems. It's all in the details when it comes to this changing housing market. Movies and events may be back, but downtown Boise has been without a mainstream movie theater since Edward Cinemas closed at the onset of the pandemic. Thanks to the operators of Meridian's Village Cinemas, Boise cinephiles will soon be saying action to reclining seats, upgraded theaters, and even adult beverages. Is this a sign of a resurgent downtown commercial environment? For more on these exciting developments, let's hear from somebody with sunglasses indoors. It's finally nice to be out and actually be doing things. It's nice to be able to get drunk at the Oyster Bar, go watch Top Gun for the 3rd time, spend money. I'm yelling at service people again, which is rewarding. But nothing compares to what this food hall is gonna be. Oh my God, me and my girlfriends are gonna be there like all the time. It's really interesting to be able to see the commercial spaces used for other purposes. As a resident here, I can see how commercial spaces are going to turn into housing down the road, because if you look at places like the mall, not a lot of people are going to the mall, not a lot of people are going into massive commercial buildings as they used to. So here in the Treasure Valley, it's going to be very interesting to see how that shapes up from a housing market perspective. This concludes our broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tazz Weatherly, keeping you informed because most realtors won't.